Hello, everyone. Welcome back to this awesome series, which we are covering. We are covering various topics. We are doing practice questions on that. Okay, so a very warm welcome to all of you. And I hope you have seen my previous videos. If not, please go and watch them. I'm getting a really good response for them. Here is the Oliveboard team for you, coming up with all the important topics to be covered for various exams like SSC, RRB, etc. And we are coming with practice questions for all of them. Okay. In the last video, we did the Union Executive. Correct. Today, we'll be doing some practice questions on them. Correct. So we learned that the pillars of the Union Executive are the President, the Vice President, Prime Minister, Council of Ministers, and Attorney General. Correct. So let us have some 20 high impact, high probable questions. Make sure you take down your score, put your score in the comments and let me know how much you scored. If any doubt is there, let me know. I'll come up with the doubts video for you specially. Okay. So let us start with the questions. Take your time, think through. I have made the questions a little bit tricky as well. Okay. There are PYQs involved in them. So have a good time seeing the questions. Let us start. First, which power, just ignore this. This is the question. Which veto power is exercised when the president refuses assent to a bill completely? Completely. He's in no mood only. I won't do only. I won't at all. Absolutely, he will not do. Absolute. Correct? Absolutely. I don't want. So, absolute veto. Pocket veto, he'll keep it in his pocket. He won't do anything only. Neither yes, neither no. Correct? Yes. Suspensive veto, once he can refuse. Next time, cannot. Second question. Which of the following bills cannot be returned by the president? Cannot be returned by the president. What do you think? Which are those bills? Is it an ordinary bill? No, sir. Constitutional amendment bill? Yes. Money bill? Yes. So both B and C. Always remember, president cannot uh, return CAB and MB. Constitutional amendment bill and a money bill. Please remember this, super important. Let us go ahead. Next question. The president is elected by, the president is elected by, sorry, the vice president is, see, just I made this mistake live in front of you. Don't, this is a learning lesson. Please don't make this mistake. It is clearly written vice president, correct? So let us be more alert. The vice president is elected by, whom do you think? Only elected MPs? Or this, or state assembly, or electoral college? Which one do you think? Electoral college of states? No. State assembly is no. Yes. Elected plus nominated MPs. But are nominated MPs involved in presidential elections? Let me know in the comment section. Okay. Next question. Minimum age for vice president is, what is the minimum age to be a vice president? Just a hint, it is same for president and vice president. How much? 35 years. Correct? So here we can see included nominated members of both houses of parliament will vote. Correct? And for this, Rajya Sabha elected nominated members both. And as I told you that, in the comment section, do tell me that for presidential elections, do the nominated MPs vote or not? Okay, let us go ahead. Next, statement one. Statement problems are pretty common now, so make sure you're practicing statement problems. I am bringing statement problems for you, so don't need to worry about it. Statement one. Vice President must be a member of Rajya Sabha. Vice President must be a member of Rajya Sabha. What do you think? Is it the right statement? Statement 2. Vice President acts as chairman of Rajya Sabha. Vice President acts as chairman of Rajya Sabha. Vice President must be qualified to be a member of Rajya Sabha, need not be a member of Rajya Sabha. Okay, must be qualified to be a member of Rajya Sabha. Like the President must be qualified to be a member of Lok Sabha. Correct? So only two. Yes, the chairman of Rajya Sabha is the Vice President of India. Correct? So make sure you're following up the notes here. Rajya Sabha initiated hereby effective majority, we can remove the Vice President. Okay. Removal of Vice President requires what? Impeachment, special majority of both houses, resolution by RS, and approval of LS or President's order. Definitely not. Definitely not. This is for President. Correct. Then special majority of both houses. No. Effective majority for Rajya Sabha and just an approval simple majority by Lok Sabha. So, resolution of Rajya Sabha and approval of Lok Sabha. So, effective majority by Rajya Sabha and simple majority by Lok Sabha. This is not the case for President. For President, we need special majority of two-thirds of the total strength for both the houses. Okay, please keep this in mind. Super important. Let us go ahead. Who appoints the Prime Minister of India? I call very easy questions as lassi questions. These are lassi, no? Lassi is very smooth and sweet to drink, right? Lassi hai yaar, ekdam. Correct. So, who is that? It is the President of India. He appoints the. Sir, but Prime Minister is elected by people, no, by elections. Yes, he is elected, but he should be appointed by someone. Am I right? So, who is that? It is the President who appoints the Prime Minister of India. Correct? Next, in case of a hung parliament, the president appoints whom? Any MP randomly as Prime Minister, leader of largest party, senior most MP, or Chief Justice. What do you think? Leader of largest party or coalition. Correct? The president appoints the leader of the largest party or coalition as the leader. Correct? Please make sure you are going through these questions, practice them. Make sure you put in the comment section how many questions you got right. Okay? Okay. Let us go ahead. Statement 1. PM must be a member of Lok Sabha at the time of appointment. PM can continue without being MP for 6 months. What do you think is the right answer? PM must be a member of Lok Sabha at the time of appointment. Is it true? Is it true? He need not be a member MP initially, but become one within 6 months. He should become one within 6 months. Okay, so PM must be a member of Lok Sabha at the time of appointment. Need not be. Okay, can continue without MP for 6 months? No. In 6 months, he has to be a state. Okay, simple. Let us go ahead then. The Prime Minister is what? Nominal head, real executive head, judicial head, ceremonial head. These two are lassi options. You can eliminate, right? Lassi. But these two are, and I call the tough questions as black coffee. Black coffee. Easy questions, lassi. Tough questions, black coffee. Correct? So the Prime Minister is the real executive head. Who is the nominal head? It is the President of India who is the nominal head. Okay, I hope you people are following up with me. These questions are really important because I have made a synthesis of PYQs, some tricky questions, some statement problems, and I have brought them together for you so that you can do practice. After every video, concept video, we are uploading practice questions. So make sure you're going through the practice questions and solving them in real time scenario. Okay. So who is the real executive head? It is the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Council of Ministers is collectively responsible to. Council of Ministers is collectively responsible to Supreme Court. No. President. No. Rajya Sabha. No. Lok Sabha. Why? Because they have been chosen from Lok Sabha. They have got elected from Lok Sabha. So they are collectively responsible to Lok Sabha. Make sure if there is an option Parliament here, don't get confused that collective responsibility of ministers is towards the Parliament. No. The Council of Ministers are collectively responsible to Lok Sabha Article 74. Okay. Which article deals with Council of Ministers? So here is the question. Just now I told you Article 74 deals with Council of Ministers. Okay, what it is written exactly? The Council of Ministers to aid and advise the President. Okay, so please remember the Council of Ministers are collectively responsible to Lok Sabha. Next, ministers are individually responsible to the President. Ministers are collectively responsible to the Lok Sabha. What do you think? What do you think? Yes, both the options are right. Ministers are individually responsible to President. Why? It is the President who appoints them. Correct? So President is appointing the ministers, but they are collectively responsible to the Lok Sabha. So please remember, ministers are individually responsible to the President and collectively responsible to the Lok Sabha. Okay? Next, who decides the portfolio allocation among ministers? Now, what is portfolio, sir? Portfolio means an office or authority, means like defense minister, finance minister, education minister, like that. These are called portfolios. Now, who will decide these portfolios? It is the prime minister who decides these portfolio. So, current cabinet, if Nirmala Sitharaman is the finance minister, it has been decided by our honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji to make Nirmala Sitharaman as finance minister. So the portfolio allocation is done by the Prime Minister of India. Okay, let us go ahead. Attorney General of India is appointed by whom? Prime Minister, President, Chief Justice, Parliament. Make sure you know this, that the Attorney General of India is appointed by the President himself. It is he or she is appointed by the President of India, neither Prime Minister, Chief Justice, nor Parliament. Okay. Next, 18th. Which of the following is correct regarding Attorney General? Make sure you're reading the statements properly. Which of the following is correct regarding Attorney General? He must be MP, cannot participate in Parliament, has right to speak in Parliament, has voting rights. What do you think? A very good question. He need not be an MP, not at all required. If he cannot participate in Parliament, then what is the use? Correct? Has voting rights? No. The Attorney General has the right to speak in Parliament and to participate. Okay, he has the right and to speak and participate, but he cannot vote. He cannot vote in the Parliament. Make sure you are getting it through your blood. Okay, next. Attorney General must be qualified to be a Supreme Court judge. Attorney General holds office during the pleasure of President. A PYQ in almost all the exams, civil services, SSC, RRB, everywhere. One of these statement. So both the statement are correct. Correct? He need to be a Supreme Court judge qualified, and he holds office during the pleasure of the President. Okay. Now, what are the qualifications to be a Supreme Court judge? You will let me know in the comment section. Okay, that is your homework. Okay, sir is giving you homework. Make sure you let me know Supreme Court judge qualifications in the comment section down below. Okay, okay. Coming to the last question for today, which is not a function of the Attorney General, which is not the function of an Attorney General. What is that? What do you think? Correct? Can he vote in Parliament? Just now we saw he cannot vote in Parliament. He cannot vote in Parliament. He can speak and participate in the proceedings, but he cannot vote in the Parliament. Okay, so here we are with the best 20 questions possible. Correct? A quick recap will do. President has absolute veto. Correct? President cannot return CAB and MB, Constitution Amendment Bill and Money Bill. Vice President is always elected, plus nominated MPs are the ones who go for Vice President voting. Minimum age for President and Vice President both are 35 years. Vice President must be a member of Rajya Sabha qualified to be. Okay. Then impeachment, how the vice president is removed? By resolution of Rajya Sabha and approval of Lok Sabha. Prime Minister of India is appointed by the President. In a hung parliament, President will choose the leader of the largest party or coalition. Then we also saw Prime Minister as the real executive head. We saw that Council of Ministers, they are responsible to Lok Sabha. Collectively, please make sure, my dear students, you please make sure this word Council of Ministers collectively responsible to Lok Sabha, but individually responsible to President. Okay. Portfolio allocation is done by Prime Minister. Okay. Ministers are individually responsible to the President. Okay. Attorney General is appointed by President. Attorney General must be qualified to be a Supreme Court judge, and his tenure is president's pleasure, and he cannot vote in parliament. Okay, here I have brought a simple table for you. Take a screenshot of it. It is a table summing up many things like minimum age, who is appointed by who, responsible to or removed by, and the offices are president, vice president, prime minister, council of ministers, and attorney general. So here we are, with best tricky PYQ including 20 questions. Calculate your final score. Let me know how many of you did 20 of 20 right. Okay. If not, we'll practice more. Stay tuned with me in this series. We'll make sure that we make our topics and our concepts better. Okay. Let me know if any doubts are there. I'll come up with a doubt video as well. Thank you, everyone. See you in the next session.